Outboarders. My name is Chloe.
I'm Chantal, and today we are in a city called Morges, Switzerland.
Okay, so basically we've been here before, me, Angelique, and Julia, because we were doing this thing called Parc de Vertou. Basically, you put on these like bracelets and you're with like a couple like people, and basically we did groups and it was city golf. So we had to go around the city and find the different spots and we would play golf.
Yeah.
So,
was it fun?
Yeah. So like every time we would have a map saying where to go. So then we would always be looking, and then after you would have to look for the green pole, like the blue pole, and then that's where you stop. And then after you have to look for the red pole to know where you have to hit it to.
So you guys are tour guides then, since you know the city?
Yeah.
Okay, show us
Most
around.
of it.
Okay, show us where to go. Which way do we go now?
That way.
All right, let's go.
Cru.
What is it? Tout cru.
Cru.
Tout cru.
Cru. And basically.
Oh, I see what you're reading. You're reading the top. Tout cru.
And then here, basically, you can get your sauce, your meat, and your bread.
And what's crazy about it, it's actually steak tartare. So this is like, cru means raw meat, right? Cru is raw. So you can buy, it's a vending machine, 24-hour service to get your steak tartare.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And it's $13.50.
$13.50 for 180 grams. 18 francs down here if you want 360 grams. Do you remember being here? It looks like you can go under. Is this a street or is this, what's that over on the other side? Yeah, it's a street, right?
Under the bridge to over there, I think.
All right, let's go. Let's go under the street, right? Right now, here is Sunday afternoon, and as you can see, like everything is shut down, right? So all the stores and everything is shut down, which makes it like for a very, very quiet afternoon here in Morges. So that's the one thing about Switzerland that's kind of preserved, is that everything is literally closed down. Every store, everything. You'll only find, if you need food or like groceries at the train stations, they have these little stores that you can go to and still get a few items, but if not, you're kind of like out of luck for shopping. But it makes for a nice atmosphere and very friendly kind of family atmosphere because everybody's off, nobody works on Sundays, so I guess people have more time to, you know, have a family day and just really relax. But it makes it kind of quiet. So if you are used to like going shopping or doing things like we do in America, you can forget about it. You can window shop. I think this is coming up to their main pedestrian zone street, right, girls?
Yeah.
Am I wrong or is it correct?
The main street.
It's the main street? This is definitely the main street. Look at that. And then the end, there's some really nice church steeple up there. So here we are. We arrived at this zone, which is, looks like pedestrian zone only.
And we think that that building is old.
Yeah, it's very old.
And that's the new version.
This is them redoing it, and that's like the old building. Isn't that crazy? Look at Kodak films. Like, do you girls even know what Kodak is?
Yes, it's a camera.
Yeah.
That's waterproof too sometimes.
It's not waterproof, but right now you've got like
waterproof ones.
Now you've got like the Polaroid ones, right? That are the ones you want. Should we go check out the street a little bit?
Film the one I want.
Okay, you can get nice watches. Here we go. She's gonna fill up her water bottle. It's a pretty fountain. Here it tells you that you can drink out of it. Can you reach, Chloe? She's dangling off.
Let's discuss these.
What just happened, Chloe?
The water fountain fell!
You dropped it? Well, I think can you get it? Oh no, you're gonna get soaking wet if you put your hand down in there.
You need to take off your coat.
The water fountain that just ate our water bottle. Chloe's gonna see if she can get it out with this branch. But yeah, this dates back to 1861, this fountain.
That's why it's...
Chloe, I don't think you'll be able to get it because that's probably like not very strong. It's like a piece of grass, right?
Can I find a stick?
Maybe. But yeah.
Look at these shoes and stuff. Look at the old bag. But what's
cool.
expensive is the shoes, like $249, or for the purse, $260.
Yeah. Look at the cases though. Isn't that nice? Imagine having a suitcase like that.
Yeah, I would
Looks
not want to
old-fashioned,
lose it
right?
at
And they
all.
have 4 of them.
It's
5 of them. There's one up there too. I just find this tree really kind of unique. Look at it. It's nice. It looks like it's got like an umbrella for the people sitting down below. It's pretty, isn't it? And then what's this building here?
Here sticks, Mommy.
So this is how it works, mini golf, or it's called city golf. So this is where you started off, Chloe?
No, we started all the way back that way because everyone wanted to start the first one. So we all had to start a different post.
Oh, okay, because there's a bunch of you.
There's a whole bunch of groups. And a lot of teachers, so we went with each of them. It makes it way better.
Yeah, it makes it pretty.
Now,
And then there's all these.
It was just grass.
Yeah. Look at this. This is like a sculptor from Italy who made this. I'm not sure what it's made of, but it's 4,500 francs. Giovanni. Some kind of stone.
3,500.
Yeah. What kind of rock do you think it's made out of?
Daddy, you want to take a picture?
Look it, he's from Canada. Or it's a lady. Joanne Fontaine from Canada made this one. What kind of stone is this?
Mommy, can I show you something?
Uh-huh.
This actually spins, watch.
You want a picture there, Chloe?
Yeah, because they really use this.
Say kaboom.
Kaboom!
That one's from the Ukraine, the sculpture. So they obviously have like, let me just read what it
I
says
could
on there.
sit on this. Literally.
So they're basically having a sculpture. It's a,
3,800 and it's from Spain and it feels like marble.
yeah.
Feel it. Feel it.
I wonder, do you think it wouldn't be soapstone? Because soapstones, let's go find out what they are. I'm interested now to find out.
That one's from Switzerland.
Yeah.
It's 4,500. But
That's a lady from France. And neat stairs and then,
this is probably old. No?
yeah. I'm going to explain to you guys a few things that he was talking about. So he was talking about the time when Napoleon was in rule and they hired the Swiss government, the Swiss army to help out. And some of the things that he was saying about the shoes. So these are the shoes here. They're super heavy. They have like almost like nails on the bottom because they would only have 3 pairs of shoes for the whole year. So, and these shoes would do about 500 to 800 kilometers. And they would use up fast, right? So that's why they had these nails. And they only had 3 sizes, like small, medium, large, no 35, 37. So if you didn't fit, you didn't fit. And some people, they didn't want to go into the army, so what they would do is they would like literally cut off their thumb. And the reason why is because you need your thumb to pull back on the gun. And the other thing they would do you remember what else they would do, Angelique? They would cut their thumb off, and what was the other thing they did so that they didn't have to go?
Cut their teeth off.
They would break off all their teeth, and why would they do that? Do you remember?
Because they need to like be able to have teeth to chew up the paper to put in like the stuff to put into the gun.
Yeah, like so the what's a cartouche, like the cartridges. So they would need their teeth to rip off the paper, right? And so if they would break off their teeth, they couldn't load their guns, and so therefore they couldn't go fight in the army. And so they did all these different things like that. And he was explaining what it was like and how this one man basically, I didn't fully understand, but he was in Italy following something, and basically Napoleon, the emperor, met him, and he wasn't able to like pay off getting out of whatever trouble he was in, but he was loyal and helped. So he was still condemned to death, but his wife and kids had a pension of gold for the rest of their life. So it's something like, it was just crazy times, you know. It's the
That's
olden
just
days, right?
weird to cut off your thumb and cut off your teeth.
Break all your teeth. I'm trying to talk a little bit quiet because there's a tour going on, but this is just showing Caesar Ritz. So he's the founder of the Ritz hotels, and I didn't know this, but he was born in the Valais in Switzerland. It's pretty interesting, and he got into the hotel business, into the high-end hotel businesses, and now it's known as like the Ritz-Carlton. This guy here, he was also instrumental. His name is Henry Bouquet, and basically he was also instrumental in getting English and England together and separating like the Americans from Canada and such. And what was bad about him though is he fought a war by giving all the Indians covered blankets with like bacteria on them. And then he was the governor of Florida in like 1700s, and he died of the yellow fever basically, so he kind of came back at him, you know, his evil doings. This Haldeman guy, he was also governor of Canada. I didn't realize that. I just put two and two together. There's like Haldeman Spa. I think it's linked. The Haldeman Spa is
St. Anne's Spa.
St. Anne's Spa. It's Haldeman Hills. Yeah. So not Haldeman Spa, but St. Anne's Spa. So that's linked up to that guy. And then he died in Switzerland. I guess when you're in school, you can only learn so much about like history, so you don't learn like all the history, which makes sense because you're young and you probably don't even retain anything. But you know, growing up and going to school in Canada, we learned about Jacques Cartier, who came over and helped, but I never learned about anything else and all the other armies and all the other wars. So it's just interesting to see and learn a little bit about it. Everything becomes like, everything comes to life, right? Everything becomes real. Look at the Swiss Army knife. So literally when they say Swiss Army knife, it's because the guy made these knives for the army, specifically for the army guys. Notice that every single one of them had a corkscrew opener because they wanted to drink their wine.
All you need when
so
you're
cool. Because the gun actually has a knife attached to the front. So when you're recharging it and someone tries to come and kill you, you can just stab them with your
Is that what it's for?
I don't know, but it seems bad.
That's all you need. That's all you need for when you go to the army.
Every man in Switzerland has a gun.
They do?
Yep, every single man, because they all go to the army. And
A real gun?
A real gun, but they don't keep the, what are those things called?
Bullets.
Bullets. They don't keep the bullets at home.
So they have a gun with no bullets.
Uh-huh. The bullets are somewhere else.
That doesn't have a gun yet.
Daddy's not in the Swiss Army. good representation of what the map of Europe was like in 1914. So you can see most countries were the same, like all these: Algeria, Morocco, Spain, Portugal, France, Switzerland. You got Italy, Greece. So there's no Macedonia here. There's the Ottoman Empire, and then you have the...
See here, Spain owned this part here in Morocco.
Oh yeah, Spain owned a lot more of Morocco. Right now Spain only owns this one place, and not all this. So that's changed. All this has changed. The Austro-Hungarian Empire is like totally split up. It's totally different. And then 1939, so this is... Let's see what's changed. Well, now you've got Hungary, you've got Slovakia. Look at Poland is formed. What's Bohème-Moravie? What would that be?
Bohemia.
Bohemia. What is that? So see, Austria is like still not really formed as being... All this north is all different.
That's probably where the Czech Republic is.
Yeah. Wow.
And now here.
And
what
now,
Germany.
after the World War, yeah, so now you've got Hungary, there's Austria, Germany, the west and the east, Czechoslovakia, which is now not like that either, Yugoslavia, like it's so different now. So all here, where you would have Serbia, and everything changed into Yugoslavia. See that?
See, Albania always stayed separate.
Albania's always been, yeah.
It was owned by Italy here.
Well, that's crazy too. I didn't realize that. And then here, you can see like now Spain is no longer there. That's what you were saying the other day. So like, see, Russia owned all of this.
Even Albania.
They owned East Germany. Yeah, they even owned Bulgaria, Romania. So this is all part of Russia, technically the USSR. And then split up after that.
What's this OTAN?
Well, if we had a little boy, he would just be in heaven in here. Now we're leaving the castle. We're going to go see the rest of the city of Morges. We didn't make it very far, did we, girls? That stop at the castle took us a lot longer than we thought. We were there for what? How long do you think we were there for?
1 hour? 2 hours?
Maybe 2 hours? I think so. So now we're gonna go find the park, right?
Yep.
And what else?
Funnest and the biggest park.
The biggest park ever?
Well, not the biggest, but the funnest.
All right, show us where to go.
We know the lake the most.
We're doing a show of some kind. Waterfront, see that? With all the flowers and everything. Little stands and coffee places. Beautiful. And in front of us, that's a casino.
watching a tour of Morges Switzerland. Please subscribe and give us a big thumbs up. And if you have any questions or want to know anything of this town, please write in the comments down below. Bye!